biosafety level 4. This is the highest containment level and it includes those agents that are dangerous, exotic. So why it is so? Because they have the ability to appear in the environment or to contaminate the environment in the form of aerosols. So aerosols are easily inhaled by the workers who are working in the lab, and they can be easily infected by the infectious agents. Now, why they are so called dangerous exotic agents? Because for such agents that cause lethal disease in human beings, no special vaccines are available. There is no special treatment and even no precautionary measures can be taken. So here we have to take special precautionary measures for the workers who are working in the lab in order to prevent the formation of aerosols as much as possible. Now there is unknown risk of transmission. So here we have divided biosafety level 4 into two types. The first one is known as a cabinet laboratory and the second one is known as suit laboratory. Now both these forms require special design features, special engineering. Now what happens in a cabinet laboratory? We can manipulate cultures, infectious material in a biosafety cabinet. Now biosafety cabinet that is certified and is used according to the manufacturer's details, they have double doors and the material that contains infectious agent first passes through the autoclave for sterilization and then it is disposed of from the biosafety cabinet. Now in the autoclave, sterilization occurs at 121 degrees centigrade for 15 to 20 minutes and the pressure is of 15 pounds. Biosafety cabinet must be designed in such a way that if infectious material cannot be sterilized by autoclaving, then it must be removed carefully from the biosafety cabinet. Then never put those things in the biosafety cabinet that are just like sharp things. So it is better to avoid such materials. Now apart from HEPA filters which are used for the filtration of intake air and exhaust air, a gas and vapor decontamination unit is also there in the biosafety cabinets. Now the workers who are using biosafety cabinets, they must wear gloves, eye shields, then shoe covers or anything else that are required for their own protective measures. So once they enter into the lab, they have to follow all those personal equipments which are required in the lab of biosafety level 4. Now it is the responsibility of the lab manager to look at the repair and maintenance of the biosafety cabinet. Then biosafety cabinet maintenance should be done daily. The second thing is a suit laboratory where a worker wear one-piece positive pressure protective suits. Here again the biosafety cabinets are used. All the microbiological procedures are performed in a biosafety cabinet and decontamination of the gloves or of the suits takes place during the lab operations.